It's your boy Josh. Today I got a great video for you guys. It's about body language. More specifically, it's about eye contact and the different ways to use it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's jump right into it, shall we? We're gonna lay down a couple different types of eye contact that you can use. Now, there's number one, the long lasting type of eye contact. This is when you're gazing into your lover's eyes and you're just looking at her and you're just like, dang. That type of eye contact. You know which kind I'm talking about. Number two is the short type of eye contact. This is the type of eye contact you use when you don't want to really look at somebody or somebody really doesn't want to be looking at you. So you kind of just quick glance. You know what I'm saying? Just real quick. Just not even staring. You're just glancing. You know what I mean? That's the short eye contact. Number three is the direct eye contact. Now, this is when you're in a, say, giving a speech or something. Somebody raises their hand, asks a question, and you want to make direct eye contact with that person so they know that you're talking to them and not anybody else in that crowd. And number four goes hand in hand. That would be the indirect eye contact. That would be when, that same person asks a question, say, hey, where did you get your start? And you kind of look away like, well, so kinds of things, so many places where I started. You're not really looking at that person, but that person knows that you're talking to them. That's that indirect eye contact. Number five. Number five, yes. Number five would be the intermittent eye contact. This would be when you are having a conversation with one of your buddies at work. You guys are deep in your work, you know what I mean? He's got his book, you got your book, and you know what I mean? You're doing this, you're doing that, you're having a conversation, and you look up, make sure that person's just, paying attention, make sure they haven't died, and make sure they're choking on their own tongue, whatever it may be. You're just looking back and forth from what you're doing to that person you're talking to make sure they're paying attention. That's intermittent. And then there's the last one. This is the continuous eye contact. This is the eye contact that would be considered a stare or rude by most people's standards. Okay. So, now we come to a few situations where maybe, you may be confronted with daily. Okay. The first situation would be using too much eye contact. Now, maybe you got a boss that's got a superiority complex or something, and every time he calls you into his office, he's just like, or maybe she's just like staring just too much. They're trying to, show their superiority. Maybe they're trying to be disrespectful. In certain situations, somebody might be even being threatening. So be careful with that, when someone's staring too much or even when you're staring too much. Now, the second one would be too little eye contact. This is a tricky one. It can mean so many things from, hey, I'm not paying attention, to, I'm insecure, or, I'm just being dishonest. Sometimes it just plain old means I'm shy. Now, the third is withdrawing your eye contact. Ah, man. Sometimes you do not want to withdraw your eye contact, and I'm going to tell you why. You may not want to do something, but you withdraw your eye contact instead of making direct eye contact with that person. You withdraw it, looking away. Now that person thinks you're being submissive, thinks that they can take advantage of you. Do not withdraw eye contact, especially if you are in a person-to-person business. Okay. The next type would be if somebody's looking a lot. This is a typically used when somebody's far away and they're trying to communicate with somebody who's quite a distance away. They need to speak loud, or they need to have really direct eye contact to show them what they want or what they're trying to communicate. And then the second one would be looking too little. When would you look too little at a person? It's like, oh, I could think of a few places. Being crowded in a bus, don't want to be staring at nobody. Having an intimate conversation with somebody who shouldn't be having that conversation with you, I don't want to be looking at that person. Sometimes I'm just, not interested. Sometimes other people are just not interested. They don't want to look. That means that they're not interested if they don't want to look, Sometimes. The best type of eye contact would be a mutual type of eye contact where you are in an equal gaze to this person, not staring and not completely, indirect also. You want to be staring and let the other person talk so that everybody has their equal time, and it's best for both parties because everybody feels respected, everyone feels listened to, and everyone feels appreciated. Alright. Well, that's the video about eye contact. If you found this most helpful, please leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And I will be back next time with another video about body language. I'll see you guys later. Peace.